Now, one of the first things that you're going to need to do is figure out what type of digital product that you want to sell, one that you know is going to have a high chance of success. And one of the ways that you can do that is by using this bot over here called DeepSeek. So it's completely free to use. You just need to go over to deepseek.com. Once you've done that and you've created your account, you're just going to click on Start Now. And then all you need to do from this point when it comes to knowing what type of digital product that you want to make and sell is to type in a prompt, something along the lines of, what are the top 10 most searched digital product niches on Google, whether guides or ebooks that I could make and sell, something simple like that, and then click on Enter. And it should come back with all of these different results that you're going to be able to choose from, things like personal finance and investing, health and wellness, AI, digital marketing, self-improvement, so on and so forth. So it's going to be from this point that you're now going to have a foundation of what you're going to center your digital product around. Now, the one that I'm going to do a little bit more research into is going to be this one over here. Let's pick digital marketing. So I'm just going to copy it just like this. Then what I'm going to do is come over to Google Trends and see if people are actually searching for information about it. And straight away, you guys can see ever since 2012, there's been an increasing number of people going onto Google searching for this keyword. So what I'm going to do now is just type in this word. So I'm just going to type in course and then click on Enter. Okay, so same thing. It seems like people are going onto Google to search for a digital marketing course. And they've also been going onto Google to search for a digital marketing ebook as well. So this is what I would move forward with when it comes to making some sort of a digital guide, an ebook, and of course, selling it online. But when it comes to making it, this is where most people end up getting stuck. One of the tools that you can use is called Gamma.app. I'm going to leave a link to them in my description down below, completely free for you to sign up. Once you've created your account, all you need to do is come over here to where it says generate, and it's going to be in this prompt box that you're going to enter what type of digital product that you're looking to make. And the good thing about Gamma is that you can use it when it comes to making ebooks. All you need to do is change it to A4 and it's going to be able to do that. Or if you wanted to make some sort of a digital guide, you're going to be able to do that in the form of a presentation. So for now, I'm just going to show you how you can use it when it comes to making a presentation. So I'm just going to increase the length of it. I'm going to enter this prompt where it says make a digital marketing guide for complete beginners A to Z. It's then going to be able to produce the entire outline of the digital guide. And if I'm happy with it, all I need to do is click on generate. And just like that, as you guys can see, it's gone straight to work to produce this fully edited digital guide all about digital marketing that I'm going to be able to start selling straight away. Of course, when you do this yourself, you want to make sure that you've gone through everything, you're happy with it, you cross-checked all of the information. But the reason why I always recommend using this particular AI bot if you want to be able to make a presentation is because it's going to generate all of the images as you just saw, all of the text, all of the step-by-steps that the beginner needs to be aware of. If you're someone that doesn't know where to begin when it comes to how to structure whatever digital product you want to sell, using something like Gamma is definitely a great start. And of course, when it comes to listing it for sale, you're going to do that using either Hostinger or what you can do is use Teachable. And the good thing about these platforms is that as long as you've put the right keywords when you've listed it for sale, they're going to be able to get it ranked in the Google search results whenever people are searching to buy it. But this actually now brings me on to one of the second laziest ways of being able to make money on the internet, which is going to be by building up a digital plus physical dropshipping store. Now, I'm sure by now most of you know exactly what dropshipping is and how it works. It's the process of you building a store, loading it with winning products, and whenever you make a sale, you're not going to have to ship it out, but your supplier is going to take care of all of the fulfillment so that all you need to do is drive traffic to your store, sit back, and earn money. But what most people don't realize is that there's multiple different ways that you can build up a dropshipping store, and one of them involves you making a digital product like I just showed you and selling it in combination with the physical dropshipping products that you're going to be selling. By doing it this way, you're going to have multiple different streams of income coming in. Now, let me give you an example of a store that's doing this right now. So there's this one over here. As you can see, it's a super simple dropshipping Shopify store that anyone is going to be able to build. And I'm going to explain how you can do it in a moment. As you can see, they've got this digital product, instant download. It's a 5-day meal plan if you have knee pain. And they're selling it for around $19. But what's interesting about stores like this is that they've also got these physical products, e.g. this bamboo knee sleeve that they're selling for around $39. And products like this can be found on AliExpress for around $2. And being able to build stores like this, again, isn't difficult to do. There's completely free AI store builders that any of you are going to be able to use. I'm going to leave a link down below. Now, I've shown this on my channel maybe a couple weeks ago, a few weeks back, and it's helped out so many people, but recently they've upgraded the site that it's going to be able to build for you. So whatever type of niche that you're thinking about building, whether a pet store, gadget store, sport and fitness, you're going to be able to get an upgraded theme for completely free. The store already comes with proven winning products, but if you wanted to add any other product, you're going to be able to use a tool like AutoDS, which makes the whole process even easier. Literally all you got to do is just copy the URL for whatever product that you're thinking about selling, paste it into your AutoDS account, and from there it's going to be able to pull all of the information from your supplier's website. And if you also wanted to make any changes to the images and you wanted to make any changes to the description, you're going to be able to do that with a few clicks of a button using AI. And when it comes to selling some sort of a digital product on your dropshipping store, that's not difficult to do as well. For example, if you wanted to make an ebook and sell it, you can use Gamma like I showed you earlier, and you can use Canva when it comes to making the ebook cover. It shouldn't take you more than 15 minutes for you to make it and get it listed. So the beauty of stores like this is that when it comes to the sales that you're able to make for the digital products, it's going to get instantly sent to your customers via email. And when it comes to all of the physical products on your dropshipping store, as long as you're using something like AutoDS, they're going to make sure that the product has been shipped out on time every time. There's a way that you can set up something called auto fulfillment, which means that you're not going to be responsible for going over to your supplier's website every single time, copying your buyer's name, address, remembering what item they ordered. If you want to be able to run this side hustle even easier than what it already is, AutoDS is definitely the tool that you should check out. I'm going to leave a 30-day trial link to them in my description down below. I use them myself. It's helped me out, so that's the reason why I'm recommending it to you. But swiftly moving on to one of the third ways of being able to make money in the laziest way as a complete beginner, which is by building up an AI content website. Now, with this method of making money, I'm not saying that it's completely easy. You're going to be able to sit on the sofa, do nothing, and see money fall from the sky. You're going to have to put some work in, and the work is going to come from you deciding on what type of website you want to build and putting in the effort when it comes to building it up. And just generally understanding how things work, because there is going to be a learning curve. And for those of you that's not really sure of exactly what a content website is, you've never heard of it and you've never seen one, I'm sure all of you have definitely seen one. You can head over to my one, which is www.successwithbusiness.com. This is 1 out of 3 of the content websites that I'm running right now. The reason why I love running sites just like this is simply because there's so many different ways that you can monetize from it. And there's also so many different ways that you can automate them as well. Once you've got your site built using something like Hostinger, you're going to be able to connect it to a Google Search Console. This is how you're going to be able to get the site ranked on Google. And once you start building up the site by publishing written articles on it, which of course you can use AI to help you, you're going to be able to monetize the website through selling digital products like we've already spoken about. You can also monetize it using affiliate marketing, and you can also make money from it through advertising. Most people believe that Google AdSense is the only way that you can make money from sites just like this, but there's countless third-party advertising companies that you can sign up to, connect it to your website so that whenever someone comes onto it, you're going to be able to earn a passive income. And I would say that one of the beauties of running sites like this is that the more effort you put into it, the more you build it up. You could even potentially sell it in the future if you wanted to. I've only been running this particular website for around a year, but I've already been reached out to by multiple different people that want to buy it for me for a decent amount of money. But if you wanted me to make a more in-depth video breaking down the actual step-by-step process to get a website like this up and running in the most efficient way possible, then put in the comments down below, do the AI content website video, and I'll get onto it ASAP. But this now brings me on to the utmost laziest way that I've personally been able to make a decent amount of income without having to do any work whatsoever. And it doesn't even involve me using a laptop, which is simply by building up an investment portfolio. Now, this is something I've spoken about on my channel quite regularly because I believe it to be one of the easiest ways of being able to make a passive source of income. If I just go onto one of my portfolios over here, I'm going to give you guys a quick update. I'm just going to put a screen recording on the screen so that you can clearly see it. Right here, as you can see, in this one portfolio, I built it up to the point where I've got around £84,000 That's maybe around $100,000 give or take. And I've been able to get a decent return back of around 29%. This isn't my only portfolio. I've got multiple different ones running at the same time, and it's something that I always advise people to do ASAP. Because if you're able to put your money into the right passive income assets, again, you're not going to have to do anything. Literally, you just set everything up, everything is automated, and you're going to be able to make money even when you're fast asleep. So my recommendation to most people that want to be able to make money in a passive way is to build up some sort of a automated side hustle that's going to bring in active cash. Once you've got that up and running and you've got that revenue and that profit coming in, you can now move that money into investment assets. As long as you're putting your money into proven investment assets that give back a decent return of around 10%, minimum 7%, but as high as 15% every year, that's the best way of being able to achieve a certain level of financial freedom, in my own personal opinion. Now, of course, there's a lot more that goes into building up investment assets on your smartphone just like this. And I recently made a video going through all of the steps that you need to be aware of if you're a complete beginner. In that video, I explain exactly what I'm investing into, which apps I use, how exactly should you do it, how much should you invest. So if you want to check that video out, I'm going to leave it right there. Watch that straight after this because I've already gotten so much good feedback from it, so many messages from you guys that have been able to benefit from it. So I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.